and subscribe. Maybe donate to the Ramen Writer. Link in description.
Alright, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for yet another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today we got something that came by way of the Fat Hipster. Go type in the Fat Hipster on YouTube, and you'll find his channel. He likes to review all sorts of stuff, and usually it's like the latest, newest, most interesting, weird things. He did a... God, what was it? Velveeta Martini once. So it's a pretty mixed bag and some interesting stuff. He sent me this though, and, along with a couple other varieties. This is Trailtopia Adventure Food Beef Stroganoff. So this takes a little while, but that's okay. You ain't got nothing to do. So say you're out on the trail. Oh, we don't want to leave that in there. Say, I'm out on the trail enjoying the beautiful weather. Oh, happy day. And then you go, I need a meal. That was abrupt. So you take this and you put that in there. Good God. This kind of thing kind of freaks me out. I'm going to be very honest. I had that MRE I did the other day, and I was like, I don't want to have anything leak or fall out, but... Okay, and then that goes for 10 minutes like that. That's what I thought. So we got some time to hang out. Let's see, does it say anything about, like, are you supposed to, like, mix it up in the bag? Add 1.5 cups of boiling water and stir thoroughly. So I'm gonna do that really quick. I just don't want to get banged. Who would be interested in burning? Personally, I really wasn't planning on doing a whole bunch of reviewing today. I got stuff ready, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go out and walk some more. I already did a bunch of walking today. And then I was like, well, you do remember why you were going to do a couple reviews today, right? It's like, oh, yeah. The egg. I don't know. I can't handle the wasting of the egg. And if I don't use that egg today, there's going to be no saving it. So I'm going to review today. But yeah, here's what it's like. But the whole idea is that you go camping, you pack out your trash. There's always that. And then there's the whole, okay, you're packing out your trash, you're carrying what you're going to eat in. That thing is really light. The only thing that would be heavy would be the water. But people have like chemical treatment things that little kits that they make it so the water is good that you can get in the woods. And then you treat it, and then you heat it, and then you put it in there for 10 minutes after you stir it, like I should have done at the outset. But, and then you consume it. That's the idea. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. It doesn't really feel like... I don't know, it's going to be interesting. I feel like I really need to like shake this thing up. Splap. It's all splappy. But I was really confused by this because all of a sudden I got like a message from FedEx or UPS saying I was getting this thing from this guy, and it didn't say it was from the Fat Hipster. It said it was from some dude in Rochester, Minnesota, and then I looked up the guy's name, and he ended up being the guy who founded this company, Trailtopia. And then I guess he just like packages and ships these himself. I really don't know, but they've got quite a range of different ones. I've got this one. I think there's like a chicken. There's like a broccoli cheddar ramen one, and there's a curry. But yeah, we'll give it a try. I mean, who knows when I would find myself out in the woods and need a meal item. My wife doesn't like the woods. She doesn't like the bugs. So, that's our friend Jamie from the UK. He is really excited right now because he has these thoughts about the city of Kenmore where I live here, and he's fascinated by it. And I got a thing in the mail that there is a City of Kenmore government podcast, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be on the podcast. I can pull that off. That shouldn't be hard. Well, it's more of like traffic calming things and sidewalks, and it's like connecting people with city government and educating. Oh no, I don't really fit that mold. Okay, I walk around a lot. I use a lot of sidewalk action, but nah, not me. Yeah. Wow, this takes a long time. Wow. But it's Friday the 15th of November. And this evening, my lovely wife, Kit, and I, and the children, are going to walk down to the grocery store where myself and my wife are going to get COVID shots. And if RFK Jr. is made the Health and Human Services guy, they might be the last COVID shots we're able to get because he doesn't like vaccines. So that's kind of weird. Polio had a party when they heard about that. Yeah. Smallpox too. And what was the other thing? He doesn't like preservatives in foods. Well, instant noodles possibly would be on the chopping block. Like one of the first things. I could hear him right now. Instant noodles. We have to get rid of them. They're horrible for people. They're killing everybody. It's like, it's an inexpensive food source that people who are low income can afford. That is one thing that I've kind of felt the whole time. I've heard people go like, instant noodles, those are horrible, and blah, 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 blah. It's fine having an opinion on it, but yeah, they put a can tax. I think it was here in Washington, that if you bought something in a can, you had to pay a tax because it was using a can or something like that. And it got brought up. Well, you know what? There's a lot of po folks who go and, like homeless people, they'll eat Vienna sausages and potted meat and stuff like that. Well, that fell under the can tax. And usually, at least at the time, I think a can of those things was like 50 cents. Well, it was like a quarter for the tax. I think that was the deal. So people who have not much already are going to be made to pay more. And so, yeah, I don't know. I thought that was weird. What else is going on? It is weird outside this morning. Super, super foggy. And walked over to the park, and my wife said she was really tired. I was like, you want me to get you a Pepsi? And she said, okay. So I wasn't really in the mood to do a whole big, huge tour of Bothell. So I was kind of happy that she said that, yeah, she'd like a Pepsi. So I turned around and I went to the Dollar Tree. And at the Dollar Tree, that's where I got my number 5,000 review, McTrader Chicken Instant Noodles. And somebody had posted something saying, don't buy these, they're nasty, last night on Ramen Junkies, the 70,000 plus member group that I'm the administrator of. Hello, Ramen Junkies. And the guy I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? That was my number 5,000. Yeah, it wasn't great, but it was just kind of like a regular noodle. And when I saw the picture that he posted of it, you could tell on the little rack. So like, here's all the big 5-packs of noodles, and on the front, I'm like, that's from Dollar Tree, and that's where I got mine. And then there was a new flavor, sirloin. So I'm like, I'll go to Dollar Tree and see if I can find that. I didn't only find that, which was nice. It was like $1.25 for 5 packs of ramen. I only need one, but not only that, they had my quite possibly my absolute favorite hot sauce. And I know if you're a hot sauce aficionado, you're gonna like hear me say this and like cringe. I'm telling you, it's freaking good. Texas Pete, the sauteed garlic one. And they had them there at the frickin' Dollar Tree for $1.25 each. I'm like, wow. My wife got them for me for like birthday, Christmas, anniversary. I can't remember. But and they were like $3.50 per bottle on their website. But the shipping from the Texas Pete website is like way through the roof. So this was economical. And I may have to go back and get more. I got 4 of those, and I got a 5-pack of noodles. The guy behind me in line, he for some reason he said that he was 73 years old to whoever was talking to him, and he was like, he wasn't talking to me. I was just overhearing, dropping eaves, as it were. When all the Mexicans are gone, we won't have any problems with crime or this or that. Or it's like, yeah, but you might have to beg, borrow, and steal once they spend all that money to deport 12 million people, as they say they're going to do. I don't know. It's kind of like, wow. You probably know a lot more than that person that's watching, because it's like, what? Have they all been deported yet? It's February. I know you're still in the first 100 days, but I mean, something by now, right? I guess we'll see. Okay, 10 minutes. What do we have here? Is it soup? That was boiling water. I don't know, the image that I saw of it, because I looked around, I wanted to see what it looked like. Here's what it looks like. Let's see if we can... Let's see. Kind of hard to get a good shot of that. Wow, did that image just flip? I don't know. I saw it do something weird. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna try this. It doesn't seem to me like the noodle hydrated. Maybe it did. Here, cheers. I feel like this is gonna be massively hot. So this is like super clean eating something. I don't know. Well, that's interesting. It mentions a lot in the ingredients about sour cream powder, and it tastes like it tastes like yeah, I'm gonna use this bowl. I was gonna use this bowl for it, but I'm gonna use this bowl, which I was gonna use for something else, but I'm gonna use this bowl. Okay, so I know this packaging isn't meant to be something you pour things with, but that worked out okay. Bummer. I'd really like to save this packaging, but I don't know how much I want to put in a binder or something like this. So I'm gonna dump it. I'm gonna dump it. I'm leaving it be. I'm letting it go. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. It mentions mushrooms and onions. It's definitely looking mushroomy. But no, there is no beef. This, I believe, is vegan friendly. So what I'm gonna say about this, it's not bad. It needs salt. It certainly needs salt. What's the sodium content on this? 600. 255 calories. It's not bad. And that's what I'm doing to it. That's all I'm doing to it. Because it really, it's I mean, what else would you do? Other than add a little salt. I would probably add garlic salt. If you asked me. Are you? I'm curious how the curry will be. But yeah, if you're looking for like a lot of flavor in this, you're not gonna find it. But it's not bad, and yeah, it's not bad. So let's let that rotate, and yeah, listen to some music. Oh no, I forgot to put the egg in. No, I don't put marinated eggs in beef stroganoff. That'd be weird. But I will put it in this. This is the collaboration between Asha Dry Noodle and the show Hot Ones. This is a smoky chili, and yeah, this is the hot. So there will be a mukbang that goes along with this, and that's what's going to be next on the show. So with that, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bunch of mics behind you. Thank you.
You like to stand there and you're in the gear and then go up and you have to turn.